Hello YouTube, this is jeweljolyn and this is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I'm your Friday vlogger. This week's topic is how do I deal with the ups and downs. So let me just get right into it because actually I wrote down a lot of different things that I've done with the downs. I get down quite a bit. This past year and a half has been a lot of downs for me. So what I've started doing is first I have to recognize that I am down. And I don't do that unless I evaluate myself on a regular basis, which is what YouTube is. If you commit to come on here weekly and do a little video, you can evaluate yourself for how you've been doing this week. You can think about all the things that you've accomplished this week, and if your list is getting short, you know you need to do some things to get yourself back in your groove. If you've gained weight, then you know that you're not doing something right. I know I'm not doing things right when I gain weight, but I have to be open and honest with myself and recognize this is what I'm doing. So these are some of the things I do when I recognize that I am headed down. First off, I will schedule an appointment with my surgeon or with his counselor. He has a counselor on staff, and she's been great help to me this past year and a half. She gets me back on track, but I have a lot of negative thoughts going in my head that keep bringing me back down. So I'll visit her or visit my surgeon, and they both talk to me. One time I went in there and my surgeon was really concerned for me, and he called another doctor for me and got me an appointment quickly so I could get back on my medication. So they're really wonderful. I couldn't believe my doctor was on the phone with my other doctor trying to get me an appointment. But he could see that I was in a desperate place and I was being stubborn about coming out of it. Another thing I do is I get out of the house. If I go ride my motorcycle or take my dog to the dog park, one of my therapists actually, as I was doing therapy with her, she said, why don't you take a few classes at the college? So I started taking 2 classes at the college, and 2 years later I now have my nursing degree. So you never know what these things can blossom into. I just started as therapy to get around people, started taking a couple classes. So it worked out really great. Get dressed up. If you are lying around in your pajamas all day or wearing your workout clothes for hours after your workout, you need to admit it to yourself, evaluate yourself, this is what I'm doing, and make a change. It will make you feel so much better to take a shower every day, to put on clothes, and not just clothes, but put on something nice and make yourself feel good. Put on some makeup. I know it sounds superficial, but when you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, dang, I'm looking pretty good today, that makes you feel good on the inside. That's something my doctor actually has recommended. He's, I guess probably 6 months in, he's like, why do you always come in here wearing shorts and t-shirts? So that's when I started my t-shirts only at the gym thing. I started buying cute shirts, cute tops, and he was really concerned that I was always coming in there looking kind of grody. Well, I was depressed too. I was very depressed at the beginning. So it does make you feel good. And he also recommended that I go to the store, even if I have no money and I intend to buy nothing. He said go to fancy stores and try on fancy clothes. Me and my girlfriend in high school used to do that. We'd go try on prom dresses and stuff just for the heck of it. We never went to prom or anything, but it felt good. It feels good to see yourself looking beautiful. Now when I'm up, I do some things to kind of safeguard myself, to keep myself from falling down and getting back into the blue, the blues. I have a temptation-free house. If I let something in that's tempting, I just am not at a point in my journey where I can fight it off and tell myself no. So my house is kind of like my safe place to eat. I only buy foods that are not tempting for me or that I'm allowed to have. So even though I have my husband and my son here, if my husband wants junk food, he has to take it to work and put it in his locker. My son, he likes things for his lunch. I'll buy things with ingredients that I don't like, or like peanut butter. I really don't like peanut butter, so I'll get him something with peanut butter on it. Peanut butter ice cream. Ugh. It's really, I don't like peanut butter. So, also my son, I bought him these Chips Ahoy cookies, like mini cookies. They taste like cardboard. They're not tempting at all, so I'll let him have those. He thinks they're wonderful, that he gets to take cookies for lunch, but they're really gross, and I'm not tempted by it. So, protect yourself. Make your fridge temptation-free. Also, develop some accountability. Have somebody that you can talk to regularly about your weight loss and what you've been eating. YouTube is great for that. To come on here and say, here's pictures of what I ate this week, or find some friends that you can, do some weight loss together and send pictures back and forth, and make commitments. I wanted to run my first 5K, and I knew it was going to be difficult and that I would want to quit at some point. So what I did was I called my brother up and I said, there is a 5K in 2 months. I want to run it. Will you show up? Will you be there with me? And he said, yeah, I'll run a 5K with you. So even though it was hard, that commitment to my brother, knowing he was going to be there, and my dad actually came to watch me run my first 5K, knowing that they were going to be there, I knew I had to keep going through the couch to 5K. I couldn't give up. So make commitments with people. Meet people at the gym. People that are going to call you and say, hey, why aren't you here? So that's how I deal with the ups and downs. I try to use my ups as kind of a bouncing off place. Like, I know I'm feeling good, so why don't I just put in some extra time at the gym? I have some time right now. I feel good. I'll put some extra time in. So I guess that's really all I wrote down. That's what I do to safeguard myself and deal with it when I get down. I read this book that I wanted to put out there for you guys. I can't find it in my house right now. It's called How to Get Things Done When You're Depressed. She talks about being your own, what is it called? Being your own drill sergeant. Being your own drill sergeant. When you find yourself sitting on the couch all day, watching TV, tell yourself, get your butt up. Get up. hear Banded Wendy in your head, or sometimes I hear my surgeon, get up, or why are you eating that? You're better than that. You don't need to eat that junk. So that helps. And also I think to myself sometimes, you know what? I'm going to feel bad if I'm laying on the couch. I'm going to feel bad if I'm in the gym. So I might as well be in the gym making some progress. So I get myself to the gym even when I feel bad. And, probably 5 minutes into the workout, I don't feel bad anymore. It just starts to clear up. My head starts to clear. Get some exercise. Accomplish some things. Set some goals. Nothing like accomplishment to chase away the blues. So that's all I got this week. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.